Pro driver, cut buddies, and Pontiac lovers. As you can see, this 1972 Grand Prix SJ is now in possession. We had to go ahead and cop this thing because when I saw that SJ, I got a bit anxious and did my studying and perusing. As you see, the hood is shot. The right rear quarter is shot. It had previous bondo work. But all that can be repaired. Nothing major. And what really made me get anxious about this car, the SJ, and the interior, all power windows, power driver seat, cruise control, which I ain't too crazy about, and they got power trunk. And the door panels, just going over again, door panels, headliner, visors, rear and front seats, not one crack, not even on the dashboard. And what I looked at, from what I looked at on the title, I think this is an up north car out of Michigan. And I said, got a setup. They look like torque thrust D's, and they 17s. But this what really made me go, gotta have this. When I looked under the hood and saw this dual snorkel air cleaner, that's an indicator that it's a 455. All 455s had dual snorkels. And really double checked when I looked at the VIN. Just kind of, there it is. That K57Y, that indicates a 455. And the code on the block, see that YC? 455. But somebody did put a 3-core radiator in here. That don't belongs here because it got a tow hitch and everything. But that's what made me want this car. 455, 400 turbo. And I looked under the rear end. It's got a 12 bolt for an A body. So just did a little fiddling with it. Got it running. Runs pretty good. Even though it had, the motor was full of water. I pulled a dipstick and it was black. But I pulled that drain plug out, straight water in the motor. But we changed that. New oil, new filter. And only thing I did, I put a battery in it and turned the key, and the motor spun freely. Pour some gas down the carb, and guess what? That hammer knuckle bust off. But now it's no longer firing, so can't hear it run. Plus the driver side exhaust manifold is not hooked up to the pipe, so it makes all kind of fuss, you know, manifold, blah 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 blah, all that fuss. But it does run. Went and got some valve stems, put in these 2 tires so they can hold air. That's it, the Pro driver, this SJ. No, probably wait till after the holidays. The next move now is putting the fuel pump on it so it can pump fuel out the tank, because it only runs off of pouring the carburetor full of fuel, and after that fuel runs out, it's not pumping fuel from the tank. So we'll put a fuel pump on it. Got fresh fuel in the tank. I drained all that brown old fuel out of there and put a points elimination kit in the distributor. And after that, tag and insurance, we're gonna drive it as is, just to work all the bugs out. So this is the video. This SJ is in possession. Updated video. Number 3 video will be coming as soon as I can get it done. Cut buddies, Pontiac lovers, Pro driver, 10-4.